You know what I mean? It's not always the big glory shot. Over at Buck and Billy Ray's, but what I will say, oh, would you look at that? You see this here, friends? Well, you will see that soon in the wood. And I've been chasing, there's something inside this power saw that hasn't been unleashed because of its exhaust. Truly, I mean it, you can hear it. It will pull, this saw will pull, but not with the stock muffler on it, it won't. It pulls for a second and then it goes away, which tells me it's there. And if I can extrapolate it with exhaust, I'm going to, because I believe in the 572 like nobody's business. I love this saw. It fires second pull every time. Ripsaw did an amazing job of getting a little more jam out of this thing. I just took a look at the piston. It is clean as a whistle. I'm excited about that. Anyway, that's to come. So, friends, what I'm doing right now, and all I can do is show you these little things for the layman who, like a guy like me, I don't do a lot of pruning anymore. I prune my own stuff. But I could show you what I do when it comes time to getting these tools prepared again when you've left them sit for a while and only use them for your backyard. And when your daughter calls you and she needs a branch pruned, or your driveway or something around your house. It does. It's got problems. I can feel it. But there's such a small, sharp, it's got a big burr on it. You can see it. Hear that? Oh, what was that? I'm not sure, but I'm afraid of it. Now, sandpaper. This is it. This is just what I do, friends. I don't know what you do. Teeny bit left right there in the middle. Okay? You can get a stone like the angle of the dangle, not flat, the angle of the cutting edge. Just go with the angle of the cutting edge. Hear it smoothing out now? Hear it? A little bit there, up top. There it goes. There it is, gone. Look. A little bit right there. This is pretty good, friends. You can spray it. You go right ahead, skis, on that. And you're ready for cotton. Guaranteed you're ready for cotton. Give these joints a little squeak. All the little joints, just give them a little squeak. And it's game. Game forward. Okay? Look at this. Not only are you going to enjoy your pruning exercise again, look at that. That's ripping. Okay? Just, what the heck was that? Oh my, get back. Okay, here we go. Let's go prune. getting too big, and Rita doesn't like it there. She likes it there, but it's like twice as big as it should be. So the ticket is with something like this, is we try and keep it shape, but it's just, I mean, yeah, it's a shaping game, right? So we'll see what happens. I'm just gonna pull the crookie right in beside it. So these springs, you can't really kill them, but you can make them look like heck. It's, I pruned it years ago, and you can kind of see what they do. Okay, let's go in here. Here was a major pruning here. Okay, see it? They just shoot. This is all sucker growth. You could see where I pruned it way up there. This is coming out now, friends. Like I could almost pull that central leader. Like I could get vicious with this thing. You see, here I am in the middle. See all this growth? I'm thinking it's time. Look, see all this nice? It's not gonna get to where we want it unless we do, like look at that haywireness. You see, this is all just haywire. It's almost time for a rejuvenation prune. Like seriously, like a big one. I'm gonna go take the height out of it right now. It's just too big. So I'm gonna take the height out of it, and then you guys are gonna, you know, we're gonna shape it. We're gonna use the existing lower foliage, and we're gonna shape it. It's just too big. Look at it. I mean, it's just haywireness, right? Look at it. It's massive. So I think I'm gonna get pretty drastic here right now, and we'll see. You use the roof as the line, friends. It's literally at the roof height, right in half. We want it like down, mid window. Okay. Okay, so we pulled the guts out of her, friends. We dropped height. It doesn't seem like we did much, but we did. Now, well, look at the roof line. See? So now it's just a shaping ordeal. I can take a bit more with the saw, but the guts are out of it. So you can butcher these and mess them up and hedge prune and make them so that the entire inside of the tree dies, and you get this leggy, long helmet. It's like no light gets in, and it becomes a major problem. You get dead sticks and madness in there. Just use proper pruning techniques as best you can with something like this. I mean, I'm just whacking it up with a pole pruner, but I'm going to get a finished product that's going to be aesthetically pretty to look at, but half the size, and it's going to carry on nicely in its program. It's not going to be some irregular nutcase in the front yard. It become a problem because it has in the past. Okay, you can't really get, you know what I mean, friends? Like. Okay, so the front side looks good. I gotta get that back corner. See? You see what I'm doing? Crown this a little bit. Little nippity at the top. I wanted some foliage in the top still. There's a little bit here. I just went ape wild on that thing. You can see what I done. So this is good. I'm very happy. I just gotta crown this top here now, and we'll just go at it. I'll kind of show you how my process is. You look at this here like this. Like, look at this. I worked from this side. I worked from your side. There you go. That's the look right there. weather. It works in the weather, right? It's just a freaking shrub, friends. But there's air in there now. There's light getting in, which now we'll get a whole pile of light inside and new fresh growth. Then we can hit it again. It's been pruned I don't know how many times, this tree, friends. Look at, like tons, but there's lots of green foliage in there. It's just that the crown was too high. So it was we just took a shiza amount off of this thing. Look at how wide it is, friends. But actually this side looks good too. Okay, so we'll crown that little piece there. It's starting to come together right there. Little crownage, maybe a little on the outside point there. I'm gonna get the truck out of the way. Right? Oh, this is just nothing to me. I see a vision and I go. I'm weird that way. That's why I was pretty efficient at tree work, because I look at a tree and I go to its problem areas. I don't try and pussyfoot around. I used to when I first started, but not years later. I would just jump in the bucket if I was doing a shape job, and it would be like, here's the problem, let's get at it. You know what I mean? That's just what would happen. So watch what happens when I go over with my pole pruner and do this. I take one look at it. Really, it needs nothing. There's a little teeny low spot. You can see the low spot is kind of in the left, right there. But with the tailoring of this and the tailoring of that, it's gonna go away. Watch, you create an illusion. Watch what happens. Rita's gonna be very happy with this. So, friends, it was either, if I tipped it all, friends, what we would end up with is a really dark crown. Okay? Just an optical illusion, friend. Tailor it. Okay, you see what just happened? We come back, we take another look. We've got a couple little pokers there. You know what, friends? I think I'll probably just do a little teeny bit of pricklies there. Maybe drop the center out so you don't see the stubs. There's kind of a high point right there. Maybe prickle. But as you see, right there on that back side, I haven't done that corner yet. Right, so yeah, there's a high point right there. You can see it sticking up right there. Shaklank, snip, 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 blend, a little bit of blending. So come back, take a look at your work, walk around it. Do we need to bring the sides in? Probably a little teeny bit, a little bit of handwork. Hey, we can actually see the peak of the roof now, which we couldn't. There's a bit of work needed right there. Shaklank, little crowning. It's got very nice look at the front here. Lovely, actually. Let's go around the other side. Let's take a look. I've only been going freaking half an hour, 45 minutes. Look at, okay? So there it is. We could crown this a little here on the point. Height was a problem. There was no light getting in. All right? So at least now she's manageable. Blowing in the wind, nice now, a little sturdy. There it goes there. That wind helps you find the little straggler. See that one up top, right? We'll grab him.
Friends, I take a moment here when we're pruning this up. This is tiddly work, but I know people enjoy this stuff. And I'd like to take a moment to thank Liam Hoffman and his crew and all the people that work for him that put their time and effort into bringing the fine details of the wood bullet to fruition. And congratulate the first 50 people that actually got a wood bullet. That's pretty exciting. We saw some wonderful emails, and what a major project that has been. Thanks again, Liam.
Actually, just got a haircut, brothers and sisters. Like, I'm talking a major haircut, and I'm liking it. You see those little sprigs? You don't need to do nothing with them. You can if you like. You see? See those little sprigglers? We can get them. I see a couple things that are bothering me.
Friends, look for thick areas where there's multi-stems that are doing the same purpose. Like, follow the foliage out, and if it's thick, snip one. Just thin it. Let light in. So, friends, I've done so much of this stuff. Like, I'm talking hundreds of jobs like this. They're not my favorite, but when I get into them, I get into them. I don't like walking away from a job, looking over my shoulder and seeing something out of place. Because guess what? If you see it, someone else is going to see it, and they're going to go, guy did an okay job. You know, could have been better, but no. I can't live that way. And you can't really build a good business upon that thought process. See that little nip I just did right there? You know what I mean? There's another one. Just see that? Just roll out nicely there now.
That's all I can do. The back of my neck is just wrenched. There we go. We got it. Except for that little guy at the back corner. Do you see me just shape out those fluffies, friends? You see that? That was just tittle. Actually, that's it. There's one teeny little low spot right there. But it's going to fill in because there's a stub or two underneath it. I'm done here. This thing is done. See that one little low spot right there? That's because I went ape wild on it. You can see there I could shank that a little bit too. It's just where I was heading actually.
So like this here. So watch this, friends. Pole pruning is no fun. It's rough on the back of the neck. But watch what happens here. You go to the source. See that? You see that one? I see the next one I'm going to take. I can see it. It's right there. I'm going in after it now. Not that one. You can still see it. It's kind of up in the middle. You walk back. Take a look at your work. There I go. See? I take a walk back. Yep. I'm probably talking to you right now, talking to the camera, but it's not quite done. See? I'm probably going for it right now. Watch that pole pruner where it goes. There's a couple there. I'm not sure if I take that one in the middle. I think I probably will, knowing me, though. I'll come over and have a look at it, and it'll drive me nuts, and I'll probably go straight back in for it right now. Someplace I'll grab that. I don't like that piece there. But this is what happens to me when I get into something like this. See, there I am again, out there having a look, probably skulking around this freaking bush. Probably thinking about coming over and talking to you guys again, rambling on about this silly little pruning job.
All right, here she be. You can see it's just a touch high in this right corner. I'll do a couple little nips there. And actually, it's not high. It's low there. There's that little low space. It's actually good. I'm leaving it. See that, friends? I'll kick this out right there. Shaklook, shaklook. I'll round that corner and we'll be done. That thing's deadly. Yep, I'm gonna leave that low spot right where it's at. Good. Just take a walk around. There's a ton of foliage on this thing, friends. A ton. It looks good from this area, doesn't it? Look at that. Hand prune. See, a little high there, you see? Oh, this takes time to get them perfect if you're a perfectionist. It's your work, right? You're gonna walk away from your work and someone's gonna go, ooh, that thing was a mess and now it's actually not bad. So I'm not done. I'm not happy. I got a bit more to do yet.
So I drag this foliage down here like a whatever. And I go back up and I nip a little bit more and I look a little bit more and I nip a little more and just do my thing, enjoying my Saturday afternoon. Just grateful to be able to be anywheres, to be honest with you, and to be able to work and do something.
You want to see
Pretty
pole
simple.
pruner shaping? This isn't the right tool for the tool. Well, it's fine, but pole pruner shaping is kind of an art. You have to crown it all at the same time. So and you can get the cord all wrapped up in your face. I don't need to go like wild and crazy. I just want a pattern. Once I do the top, it doesn't look like some weird squared off thing. So if I go around in shape like this, it's not the easiest on the shoulders, this style of pruning. It's actually quite difficult. You can see this here. See how we're rolling it out? I just want, right? Down like this, not square. And I do this. I gotta go in here, friend. Watch what happens when I do this. You may see it from there. I think you will. Each time I have a spot for it to fall. Now I go in like this. See what's happening? Now we come over here. You see what's happened, right, friend? This is really hard on the neck. Just do a slight like that.
It's not often I get into this style of work anymore, friends, but when I do, I really take pride in it. This style of pruning is much nicer than a gas-powered hedge trimmer. Gas-powered hedge trimmers, they turn things into balls and the entire guts of the tree die because it becomes a helmet. It literally becomes a helmet. And that's just how it goes. And I don't like that style. I don't.
Hey, there we go. Hand pruning. She's good. Hey, that's it. That's it. You can do a lot with a pruner. What'll happen is it'll jump out. If you don't crown your top, it'll jump out on you. You want it to grow at the top first. So there we go. This was interface in the window. Just a quick pole prune. Okay, I'll get in there and snip those that are right up. But I kind of like those ones right by the window. It's nice. Nice little roll. Out she comes. Crown the top like we said. This side, same deal. Okay, Rita, there you go, hon. Back to normal. That one's shaped down a little bit, just above the window. I kind of like it just peeking above the window. It's kind of nice. This one here is cut right in half, honey, and aerated and crowned. Hey, there you go, hon. Lots of light coming in. Hey, looks nice, doesn't it? Let's let it grow now, and then give it again in the fall or whatever. This side looks real nice. Look at that, hon. Hey, they're funny. Look what come off it. Look at this thing. Rita. take the sides in if you want, honey, but I kind of like it like that. You let me know.
It's time to throw this lamp away, friends. Look at it. It's flickering like crazy, like that freaking bush I just finished pruning, flickering in the wind. Ewan, buddy, I hope you're doing well. Hello to the Williams. What a Saturday. That's been needing to get done. I like to wait for stuff like that, friends. I can't begin to tell you how many of that stuff. I like to give trees. See, the way I see it, friends, if you prune, that light's bothering me actually. If you prune in the beginning of growth season, you're wasting your time. You're not wasting your time, but you're making it very robust, because if you prune, it's going to be right back in your face. So your longevity on your pruning doesn't last. You'll have to do it again. Twice a year is fine, but on something like that, it's just a freaking like a laurel. It's not a laurel, a fatunia or whatever they're called. I don't know, but it's pretty. It's pretty and it's in a good spot, and they can go nuts. You can have them go nuts, and they can look all haywire and crazy, or you can just stay on them. So stay on them. Just like being kind. You got to stay on the being kind. You can't be kind a little bit and then don't be kind and then be kind and don't be kind, because then your name becomes mud. Just be kind and work hard and be honest. And I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for coming here and watching my videos, clicking on the thumbs up and all the stuff that you do for your creators. buckandbillyray.com for Get Your Gullet, Stand Up and Buck. All the merchandise is in there at buckandbillyray.com. And we appreciate you when you go in there. See you on the next one.